So anyway, it makes it look a little bit more fancy. And now we do need to decorate the walls, and of course we need the lights as well. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on NSG. In last episode, I told you guys a little bit about my plans about bulk storage down here and regular storage up top. I have started the bottom. It's not done yet, obviously. We have some problems that I really want to address in this particular episode. Those problems are on the other side of the wall that have not been moved. They've only been covered up in that this guy is kind of in the way a little bit. If I break out this block, he's right there. Dude's right there. What's up, buddy? So we have that particular problem. Where am I going? How do I get through? Over here. These guys are also in the way because I'm not sure how far back I want that bottom row of bulk storage to go. All of this is still incredibly messy, and I really hate it. I really want to do something with all of this stuff. Now, are we going to get to that today? I have no idea. Probably not. But I want to try to get as much of it done as I can. So that's kind of what we're going to work on today. The first step is that I mentioned how I don't want to go any further down than this level right here. I think we're going to have to in order to make the design good. And that's the more important thing, I think. So what I'm going to do is use this to speed mine around in this circle, but below this level. So I know where the starting point of the mining is, and then we can freely use the stuff under this without having to worry if I'm going to run into it or anything like that. As long as we control where we dig under and when, such as after we mine the area out, and I know for a fact that when I go down there, I will know exactly where I need to start mining versus what to break out, then I think it should be okay. We just have to control things a little bit, and we'll be good. But that's step number 1, I believe. Step number 2, I think, is going to be farms. And that is going to involve going down in these areas. I'm going to dig some of this stuff out. I don't exactly know the pattern or where, but I want to dig it out, and I want all 4 of the basic crops. The wheat, beetroot, potatoes, and carrots. I want all 4 of them, and I want to mass produce them. There's a skeleton around here somewhere. I heard you walking. You must be below. So I want to get that done. Why? I don't know. Why do anything in Minecraft? I just want to collect everything. I want to automate as much as we can, and beetroot and crops and everything, the best way to automate those is to have the villagers do it for you. I think that's still the best way. I might have to try something. What if you stash a villager's inventory with 1 crop and then put them into a different plot? Can they get rid of the crops? I guess they'd have to be filled up with the crop that they're farming, because then they wouldn't be able to replant it otherwise. But if you do that and then have a minecart go underneath all of them, is that still a viable way to do it? I don't know. But I got to do some research on that. And that's going to be step number 2. I'm not sure how much of this we get to in this episode, but I am going to go ahead and start mining. And then I'm going to start doing that research, possibly at the same time. And we'll see where we get to here in just a little bit. So I'm kind of growing sick and tired of moving these guys the entire time. So what I'm doing is I'm moving all of the barrels into shulkers ahead of time. Granted, some of them will still need to be reorganized afterwards because they're kind of messy. But then I came to the problem where I don't have enough shulkers. This is all the shulkers I have to my name, or had to my name. So I went out and I actually found some end cities, which surprises me because the end has not been reset yet. It's supposed to be done soon. We'll see what happens. And I found a few of them. I even found an elytra, which is really cool. I found a whole bunch of shulker shells. Oh, those 2 are empty. I even found a shulker head, got a dragon head. I found a whole bunch of random stuff, really. We're going to leave all this stuff in here, probably take the chests, just so we don't have to use so many of them. But yeah, I mean, I guess we got some okay stuff. I got some end rods. End rods I was kind of looking for too. I was kind of chopping those down. Wow, smite 5? Okay. Smite 3, knockback 1. You're just a poorer version of this. Fire protection 4, unbreaking fortune 3. That'd be good for flint, I suppose. If I ever need flint, we can have this guy. We can have this guy as a flint getter. Our flint farmer. Or we can just use this one as a flint farmer because that's perfect. Well, Unbreaking 3, I guess, would be better. Bane of Arbor, surprise, knockback. So, I mean, really not too bad as far as the gear is concerned either. We really got some decent stuff in here. But overall, it's not the biggest deal. We're going to leave those in here. We're going to make the rest of these shulkers. Finally, we can get, what do we have? A stack plus 6 shulkers? That's a lot. That is a lot, guys. And that should be enough to hold these guys and whatever else I dig out. So then in the future, if I ever need to move them, I just got to mine them and move them. I don't have to make some barrels, place them down, move this to this one, this to this one. Over. Yeah, it's painful. I have also been collecting more of our friends over here. We have a bunch. I don't know if I'm done yet. I'm done for now, though. I am done for now. That's quite a bit of villagers. I don't know how many we want, but I think it's really, really going to be very, very cool to see these guys running around all over the place. Because we're not only going to have our librarians, we're going to use a heavy amount of these guys as our librarians to give us different books, but not all of them. But anyway, so I have gone ahead and I went, let me show you, because just seeing this stuff is it's so cool seeing this kind of stuff. But just seeing this whole area dug out like this is so crazy. I don't know. I love seeing this kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. Of course, our slime chunks are now uncovered, but down here. Up top, we have them blocked off, but not down here. And one of them killed me, actually. I stepped away for a minute, and he killed me. I'm lucky that I looked at the screen as I was walking by my computer and saw that I was dead. I was like, oh, crap. And go get my stuff real quick. But, yeah, did I show you? I don't think I should. I showed you that I had a lot of them. This is what 64 shulker boxes looks like. I have them all sorted a little bit. I mean, they're not colored yet, but we have, mob drops, which I can put those guys in here now. Oh, I was just repairing my gear, I guess. Anyway, so what I'm thinking is kind of on each of these corners. We kind of have corners for our pillar, right? Which is kind of good, I guess. So I kind of want to go down. Let's pick one that's not a slime chunk. Yeah, let's go over. And this side's covered with shulkers. So yeah, that side's covered with shulkers too, I guess. Shulkers can be moved pretty easily, so that's not really the problem. But what I would like to do is actually, I don't want it to be a standard shape either. I want this to be not random per se, but like they tried to make some kind of a decent shape, but didn't quite get it. Because, I mean, it's stone. Digging through stone is not the easiest thing to do. They might be able to craft smaller rock pieces into something decent, but doesn't mean they'll be able to do everything they want to do easily, But if we do something like this, and then we go down here, hello, slime, stay away from me. I do not want to fight you right now. Stay. You're not actually scared of a slime. Anyway, so that's the kind of idea. And we'll have one of these on each of the corners. And we want to keep these clean. I almost want to turn them into almost roads on each of the 4 corners. Not really roads, because it's a cave. You're not really going to have roads, but like walkways maybe. Maybe we'll add a couple pieces of dirt or maybe even some path in there, some gravel perhaps or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, we want to keep the centers clear at the very least for now. So each of the corners is going to be dug out something about this size. I'm not worried too much about, oh, this is the most efficient water placement for X amount of crops and blah, 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 and all that stupid stuff. I don't care. That doesn't interest me. I don't want something that efficient. I want something that looks good. So I guess we need to get, I guess I'll use stone. Let me get some dirt. I need more dirt than this. Where's my dirt at? I think I know exactly where my dirt is. Bam! Ha ha ha! Go away, slime. Nobody wants you. Nobody likes you. So we'll end up going down. I'm trying to think. because it's going to be a little weird, okay? But the way we have to do this is to, not only do we have to sync the farms in order to make it so it can operate the way I want them to operate, with the villagers actually throwing crops to one of their friends, and we collect the crops, and we stash up all the everything that we want to keep. But we also have to cover the top so other villagers don't come in. So we're going to do that with glass because I want it to be visible, right? I want to know. Are you trying to come get me? Yeah, you are. You see me. Bummer. Can you get through that? I'm surprised you can. I thought you'd be able to get through that. I think you're just barely too tall for it. Even you squishing can't get through it. Anyway. Die now, my friend. Now your little friends can get through. Anyway, so we're going to have to make this, I guess we'll go down in the same places. If we're going to do that, we're going to do this here. Blah, blah, blah. Go away. And we'll put a piece of dirt on there. You guys are pushing me around and I don't like it. So then we'll come down on each of these, I guess. Right? Okay. And then, because we'll have the grass level and then we'll have the villagers, I kind of want to give them extra room. Just because if it were me, I would not want to be cramped in a small little space for the rest of my life. They're not meant to look like prisoners. They're meant to look like workers. We also want to make it look like they have a way out, even if they don't. And that's going to be, I wouldn't say it's difficult to do. We don't need the corners. No wasting stuff. Dude, guys, go away. Go away. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I guess we don't need this one either. Right? No. Okay. So if we do this, then we need to put the dirt in there. The dirt would be on the bottom level here. Boop. And then, way back when, like, 8 episodes or 9 episodes is really that far back, I was talking about how I wanted the pillar to include water in some sense. And now we have already included water in there with our dolphin throne, right? Our dolphin's throne, of course, has water in it because they need water in this. They cannot survive without it. So, of course, water's in there. We can't have our deity drowning or suffocating or whatever would happen to it. So, we do have water. But that's not exactly what I was talking about when I mentioned it. We also need some more creative lights in here, but for now, of course, we're just going to use the torches because I don't want to worry about anything else. We'll just use dirt for now. Just so I can get out. There we go. So each side is going to have a pit like that. That actually looks pretty cool. Even without any of the direct decoration, I don't have a problem with that. That's pretty neat, actually. It gives a lot more depth to the build, which I think it really, really needed. I tried to add a little bit of depth with these stairs and stuff, but it just wasn't enough. But what I mean by the water is I kind of want to do something... See, we already have some water here, right? We're going to pretend like this is do I have... I don't have... I can kind of maybe I could trick this. Actually give it my exit and other stuff. All right, let's see what we got. If I can do this the right way, let's see how good my water mechanics skills are. So if we put a water source here, it's going to go on this side. I don't want it to go that side. I kind of want it to go here. It will go straight across, so it'll be floating in midair, which is going to look weird. But if we bring it down here, it'll be a little bit covered. I think that'll still look weird if we do that. So we're going to have to do this. So it'll be kind of... That'll be fine, actually. We'll bring this... It'll be sitting on top of that slab, but that slab is complete... Ow! Hey! That's not nice. That slab is completely covered, so it's not a big a deal. We're going to use dirt, because dirt is not the same block that we... What's here? Or whatever. Anyway, so... That one I'm not too worried about, because it'll be completely covered. I said that 4 times now. And that'll run down here and here. I don't want it to go here. Okay, so now it'll go to here. It'll remove the button. Okay, I did not want to remove 3 blocks, just 1, thank you. And I'll remove this button as well. And then I'll come down here, and then I'll bring it here. And then this guy will have to be some block, and then it'll go down the hole here. Okay, let me put the blocks back, which I can't even see at the moment. Nope, that's wrong. You don't belong there. Okay. Now, step 1, if I've done this correctly, the water will flow exactly where I want it to and not anywhere I don't want it to. Shall we see if I am good at this? Let us see. Where did I say I was going to start it here? I could technically start it here and bring it down from other places. We'll start it here for now and just see if it goes where I want it to go. Boom! Ha ha ha! Hello, my friend. All right, so that part of it worked. Now, what I want to do is actually redirect it out here as well. Let's see. Let me pull up the water for a second and just kind of see where it's going. You can go away now. Can you leave? I appreciate it. I don't have any shears. Do I have Silk Touch on anything? Okay, my axe does have Silk Touch. All right, so if I do this, then, okay, and then that'll bring over here, and then that'll split and then join. I don't really want it to split and then join, so we'll do this. Do you only sometimes. All right. Anyway, so then it'll go here, here, and then here, and then it'll split both ways into this. And do we want a 2-way? I think we do actually want a 2. I think that's exactly what we want. All right, so this is going to do, actually, let's go ahead and set the top of it up as well. Let's do this all at one time. So I guess we could have it coming out of the pillar like this, and then it'll fall down here. That'll work. All right, so this will take that same route that we found out before, right? And they'd be like, oh no, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. I knew it wasn't. In order to get it there, we got to do that first. And then we can unblock it. So now we have both. Oh man, hold on. I gotta block it again real quick. Un memento, because I didn't realize there was a piece of dirt still down there. Give it a few seconds. Should be cleared out, I'm thinking. Good. So now we have our entrance down here, and it's pretty well hidden. And we've got this stuff going down here, just like that. So we have a little bit of water being introduced into the pillar. So I need to now remove that water, which some of you might be thinking, that's a bad idea because then the water will flow out. Water doesn't react that way in Minecraft, at least not yet. They might change water mechanics in the future. But for the moment, right here, yes. Right here, it would split. Maybe not. I can't remember the specifics of non-water sources, but the blocks that are treated like water sources. I think it would split. Yeah, okay. I thought it would. So we'll put a leaf there, and we'll just combine that up. Bam! Woohoo! Yay! So this guy, I'd like to get rid of this one. I believe this one will not. Good. Okay. And that goes down. I don't think this one will either. Oh, nope. It found a deeper hole. Oh, no, it didn't. Did it? Maybe it did. Why are you... Is that because of this guy here? Not an actual block. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Hit. There it goes. Blocked off. I want you blocked off as well. Go back to where you were. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Gone, 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 gone. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Good. Okay. And then that goes down, and this goes like this. Perfect. So what I want to do now... Hold on, let's use our F7 trick and make sure we're lighting everything up. Keeping things lit, rather. Water has a tendency to darken things. All right, and for example... Actually, I think I did that one. I believe we're good everywhere else. Now, when we get down here, we want to do something. But first, we're going to do this just to block it off. It's still flowing, so that's going to resume as soon as I move that block, which is what we want. But I want to go down here and add in our water sources. So I don't exactly know the path we're going to take for this. What I do know is that we're going to do something along these lines. And we'll go... I don't really want it to be straight. Let's do something like this. I don't think I have enough stairs for that, though. No, that's wrong. This way? No. Maybe it'd have to be this way. And then... Okay, let's do this for the moment. And then what's going to happen as soon as I get an actual stair here is once I fill this with a water bucket and do the same stair trick to this side as well, we will basically be telling the water that splashes down not to go anywhere but on top of that stair. It will be connecting with a water source block, so it will stop spreading. It won't spread out across this because it's already connected to water. So that should stop that there. I do need to calculate this a little bit because, again, I may not care about efficiency, but I do want every plot in here to be hydrated farmland once we're done. So we need to make sure 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, this guy right here would not get water. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. It might. That might actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might actually count over here. That might actually be pretty good. And then this one might be able to go straight and maybe curve a little bit and go out to about here. And that should be good. I don't know. We're going to work with that. We're going to turn it into farmland. We're going to see what it looks like. So Fix came over a little while ago, and he made a little change to my base. We're going to go in here first because it's easier. When he came in here, he actually broke a plot. If you're unfamiliar with this, using a trapdoor actually makes you sink. Like, it makes you go into fly mode or whatever. But it also gets rid of the harsh landing from falling a block that could kill crops. But anyway, take a look. Name tag. Subscribe to Fix. Not only that, but the guy behind him. There we go. Same deal. But wait, there's more. Okay. All right. Yep. So he kind of came in with a whole lot of name tags. I don't know if these guys are there or not. Are these guys have the names on them? He didn't jump in here. I guess he didn't readily realize the exit. He didn't want to get stuck. But yeah, you guys are free from the name taggage. Did he name tag any of these guys? I'm not sure. There might be some in here. A lot of them are new. I don't think they were here when he came by. No, I don't see any name tags on any of those guys. And then there are others as well. These guys. He actually went in here. Oh, he didn't name that one. So he got that one. He got that one. These guys were over there in the wall, but obviously I was building, so I moved them. But he got them too. They're all... You escaped. How did you escape? I don't know how you escaped. But luckily he didn't change the name of our zombie villager. He didn't. Yeah, we're good there. Anyway, so hey guys, there's a link to the website in the description. Go subscribe to Fix, I guess. I mean, he just told you to about 40 times. You know, just say. Did he name the animals? Okay, he didn't do it to the animals. I still haven't gotten Jessica this season. Why have I not gotten Jessica? I don't know why I haven't gotten Jessica yet. Those of you who don't know, I can no longer say I always do it because I seem to always forget to do it. But I always intend, I'll say it that way, I always intend to grab a cow and name it Jessica just because. I used to do it every series. I have kind of slacked off on it. I need to start doing that again. We need Jessica. But anyway, so this looks pretty good in here. Now I have reduced it down to 1. I think it looks better for the whole splitting aspect of things. And these are the paths. But what I wanted to do is actually replace them for stone brick, because I think these guys are meant to be irrigation channels that the villagers put in. And if the villagers put them in, then they're gonna fancy them up a little bit. That's not what you were supposed to be angled this way. You're supposed to be angled that way. There we go. Good. But yeah, if the villagers did it, then they're gonna make them a little more fancy, right? They're not just gonna leave them regular old stone. They're you know, they like their fancy stone brick stuff, right? I want to get that guy. If I break this, can I put a piece of stone back here? I can. Then if I connect you and then break you, no, I'd have to break you too. Bummer. I didn't want to have to break that one. That's not what I wanted. What are you doing that for? There we go. So anyway, it makes it look a little bit more fancy. And now we do need to decorate the walls. And of course we need lights as well. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just use stone brick a little bit. I like the look of stone brick. I guess the bottom of this, should the bottom be stone brick too? You can't really tell too much the texture, but the little bit of variance you can tell actually kind of looks pretty cool. So I think we're going to leave that there. And we'll go ahead and just basically coat the bottom of this with stone brick. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I need regular stone. Come here, you. All right. Oh, that's wrong. So glad I didn't put away my my hoe yet. There we go. All right, boom, boom, and boom. These walls, there's a lot more of these walls than I thought there was. I need to fix this actually. See if I can grab this here. Boom to you and boom to you. Nope. Now boom to you. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Ha ha ha. We are fixed. All right. So we do all this. And one more. On this edge there. And then I guess this guy too, huh? And there. Okay, cool. So there's the stone brick, and you can see the wall definitely makes a difference, even though the wall isn't finished yet. We may leave a little bit of the regular stone. Like I said, that the combination of those two actually looks pretty good. So let's see. I guess we'll see what this looks like if we do, because we want to put wood in here as well. And at the moment, I'm thinking that the border should be the wood. Let's go ahead. Okay, yep. All the torches. Break torches and stuff. All right, that's fine. So if we do the border as the wood, and of course, I want to do it the stripped variant, like we have up there. These guys need to get out of the way. This is why shulker boxes are fantastic. These are empty anyway. And then this guy. Boop, ba-doo-doo, boo, boo. So all the way around here, I guess we'll start getting rid of these things too. I guess the overgrown, I suppose, can actually go in on top of the wood as well. So we need, nope, that's not what I wanted. Come here, you. So we're gonna do this, I guess. It's going to be a little bit mixed up, I suppose. Meaning it's not like the grain of the wood is not going to go in the same direction for all of it. But I guess as long as there's a pattern to it, it should look okay. I don't know. We might have to fix it later and make them all stand up. Actually, do we want to do that? Yeah, because the ends will show. If we're going to do it this way, we probably, yeah, let's do it that. Let's do that. I think that's going to look a little weird. Just having it all mixed up like that. It can be good as long as it's in a pattern. And this shape is not a regular shape. So it's not going to look good, I don't think, if we don't do something like this. But then the tops show too. Man, we're going to have to make these bark blocks, aren't we? We're going to have to lose one. I think it's so dumb how you have to trade 4 of these in for only 3 of those. I think it's really, really, really not good. But anyway, well, let's make the grain all the same way and do this. I don't know how. I guess I'm going to have to put blocks down there, huh? Let's do this. And this. All the corners are going to have to get blocks, I guess. So that way we have something to place the wood on. Which is fine. It'll look a little weird from the inside, I suppose, but it should be okay. And then we'll go around. Water, you need... Oh, I almost fell down a hole. You need to stop for the moment. Sorry, but goodbye. For just for now. So we'll bring you back. Don't worry. We'll bring you back very, very shortly, all right? Okay. I think I have appeased the water. I think we're fine. All right. So actually, we don't... Those corners we need because they're seen. These we don't actually need because they won't actually be seen. So we can do that to save a little bit of wood. Like this? Is that doing what I needed to do? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, I almost made it. Almost made it. All right, three more. Wonderful. Okay. We'll just start with this. Of course, we're going to end up crafting more, but, you know, we want to make sure it looks good for certain before we start to crapo. I'm doing that one because it's barely noticeable, and I think it'll be better than stone. You know, that's the kind of detail. It's like, okay, all right, he did good. He put some actual wood under there. You know, one of those deals. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being weird. Maybe I should make it stone. Save the wood. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted, dude. Not even a little. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. I believe that would be it. Drop. Ow, my legs. Okay. So there is all of this stuff over here. Piece of wood. Thank you. See, I like that so far, but I think the stone, there's either too much of it or maybe we should get rid of all of it. I'm not entirely sure. But I do like the border, and I do like the stone brick down here at the bottom. I think those two are good. And once we plant some crops in here and actually bring the villager in, it'll look a lot more lively as well. But I think we need to do something with the stone first. And I'm not sure what. I think we also need to protect the water. Crapo. We'll do it here. We'll do it right here beside this one. That way we don't interfere with anything. You're in the way, dude. Go away. Go away. I will kill you. I will. Okay. That's better. Bye. Are you going to sit there? Do you guys even drown? You guys don't drown, do you? We're going to see if he drowns. All right. So we'll move that. And again, we have to plug this up again. But now we're not going to know if he drowns. We won't know. Well, it looks like he's getting out anyway. Are you out yet? No. I want to know if he drowns. Hey, dude, can you breathe water? I mean, I know you're undead. I know you're undead and all, but zombies kind of drown. I mean, they turn into drown, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, he's not drowning yet. I don't think he can drown. It's weird. Dude, you're weird. Yeah, I called you weird. All right, let's do this. Bloop. Go, 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 go. Break. Ha ha ha. Oh, he's out. He made it out. All right, so we do that. We got the slime guy over there. There we go. And now we have a way out again. That's our way in and out. Now, the issue that I think we're going to have is that we can't put glass in the water source. And putting something like a slab or a stair or something is going to be weird. But at the same time, the villagers can wander in and get out, which is not good. So we need to protect the water. We need to protect them from getting into it. And I think maybe what we should do, it could actually be a little bit of a decorative thing as well. If we actually put some of these walls here, like so. So I don't think they can get in between them either. And I think it looks like it's a pretty interesting accent to the place, I believe. Okay, maybe we can use these for torches too. We can't put them here, but hold on. Let's try this. Let's just see how it works for lighting. I'm not a big fan of torches. I don't really like when. Let's do that, and I don't know, random places. I guess I don't know. And you look weird. I don't like that. That's fine. That's better. But Torches can look good if it's done right. Let me make sure I'm jumping up and down on stone brick. Nope. Not quite. Ow. There we go. Oh, man. You don't go far enough. Let's be smart about it. I just didn't want to go this far. Oh, man. I misclicked. Bummer. That was pointless. Hit. Ooh, nice. Okay. So if we do this, how does that look? Does that look okay? I mean, it looks better than it did, I think, but it's still a torch. And I think that really, really hurts it. It's still a torch. So I think we're going to be better off with sea lanterns, which I did buy some from Minion, so we still have some of those left. We can throw those in probably at ground level down here so they're closer to the crops and it lights up all the area. So we'll probably put a few of those in. That's probably our best bet. Hey, I didn't tell you to break. I didn't tell you. Okay, good. That's right. You fix yourself. All right. So we'll probably just leave these alone. I'll put down the torches again for temporary measures. I just wanted to see what that looked like. Turned out to not be so great. Now, by breaking this, we actually prevented myself from being able to get in and out of it as well, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's what we're going to have to do every time we want to get in and out of here. Well, at least every time we want to get out. You know what? I've had that in there the whole time, and that's terrible. Anyway, so yeah. There's the kind of design. I still need to do something with the stone walls, and I still need to bring in the sea lanterns, and then we can plant the crops. And then we got to work out exactly where the villager guy is going to stand for him to throw crops to. But I think for the moment, what I'm going to do is reproduce this on all four corners and probably find out what to do instead of the stone. Because I think the stone is throwing things off. All right, I think things are kind of set up now. Almost completely. We only have a few more things to go. The glass was a bit of an issue here. I'm just trying to make sure everything is actually getting, what's the word? When it has water in it? I know there's a word like saturated, but there's an actual word. Irrigated? No. I don't know. I wanted to make sure the water would reach all the way to the ends. That we didn't have a problem. That's going to turn into a piece of stone brick because the dirt there just looks really, really weird. But I like the placement of the pillar itself. So we are going to change that out. But other than that, we're okay. Now, we are not going to plant any of this. We aren't going to do it. We're going to have our villagers do it once they get in here. There we go. Gimme. Okay, good. We're fine. Now, I figured what I want to do, there's a couple things I want to do. Okay, number one, we have 4 plots over there. We have 4 crops. I only have 1 potato, so that's going to take a long time to populate. But our villager will be able to handle it, no problem. And we have the 4 composters. And we have 4 different branches. But guess what else we have 4 types of? So I want to get one of each of these guys into each of those places and then feed them these here. I'm assuming the guy with the 1 potato will plant the 1 potato. I think, I hope. Because if I give it to him and he doesn't do anything with it, then that's not a good thing. But I think he will. I think he will plant it. I don't think we're going to have that much trouble with it. Now, to get them in here, we are going to basically just break out 1 piece of glass. And we're going to call that a day. Now, I was mentioning how we had trouble with the glass. And I went over here, and number 1, is this the guy? Yeah. This guy started with unbreaking. I went and brought him all the way down to the lowest trades. And I was like, man, I hope you have some glass for me. No, but he does have Silk Touch. So now we have Silk Touch Protection 2. And protection is very hard to get. So at least we have something we can put on armor if we need to. And Unbreaking 3. So we have some really, really good books already. But this guy here, he's got Looting 3, which, mind you, he's going down. He is going way down. But I think eventually this wears off. But this is just this guy right here gossiping to him endlessly. So I think that's kind of that deal. But right now we have super cheap everything, and he has not been converted at all. He had not even once. So we're going to be good to go there. He is piercing, and that's it. But this is basically the trade I wanted. I wanted to get the glass trade. So now we're good to go. Wow, you guys sell name tags for 15? I don't remember what they are on Bedrock. But anyway, so that's how we got our glass, and that was kind of And after we get this set up, we're going to remove the other one over here. Now, the second thing that I want to see is once these villagers get going and actually get a full inventory, because they won't have anywhere to put their crops. If they have a full inventory, do they still fail to pick them up? Or do they compost them to get rid of them in order to get things like, in order to make room? I know they will compost extra seeds in the case of wheat, and I'm assuming maybe even beetroot. But the actual crops, will they compost those? Or will they leave them on the ground? If they leave them on the ground, then that's my preferred method, because then I can run one hopper minecart underneath all of this. One hopper minecart would easily be able to handle all of this, and then we can run it all the way back to wherever we want it in our storage and sort everything out. I might do 4 different ones just so we keep them separated, but I'm not sure yet. We can just use the hopper minecarts though, and everything will be fine. And that'll allow us to get every bit of the crops, and we won't have to worry about finding a place for a second villager. So that's what we're going to run with, and we're going to see what happens when these guys' inventories get full. But until then, until we know the answer to that question, we're not going to move a second one down here. It might make it harder for me to get there to move the second one down if that doesn't work, or if you guys tell me it doesn't work. But I think we'll manage either way, and we'll just work on it then. But for now, I need to get one of each of these guys in those cells and give them these, and then let them go for a while. I'll probably bone meal the potato because we have lots and lots of bone meal that I now remember about. So we'll probably end up doing that just to make sure we get enough. But I need to bring these over there, one of each, and I'm not quite sure how to do that exactly. All right, so our friends are now down here, and as you see, they're still in the mine carts, still cleaning up the remnants of our little effort, or whatever you want to call it. They're still in the mine carts because I want to add one more thing to this. I want an access tunnel. I want to be able to get in there when I need to check on things or do things. But the trick is to do that without these guys knowing what's going on, without them being able to get out. So if we do this in certain ways, like if we just create a connection between these places and basically do this, okay? Now, relax, okay? We're not done yet. I'm just trying to get to the point where we will be okay, but we are going to safeten this up so that they cannot get out, okay? This is being thought out. This is not a one-off idea like, oh, I just want tunnels between them. No, this is something that I have been thinking about for a little while. I would like to protect each of these tunnels. I don't have any more lanterns. I may or may not do that. I'm not sure. I want to be able to go in a full circle as well. We'll put one over here, one over there, and then we'll go ahead, connect this up and these up. And now I believe that's the last one we really need. I need to put the sides on them, of course, but I believe all the tunnels, all the walkways are created now. So we have a way to get through each. I just need to block them off. So yeah, that's fine. We can block that off from this side. That's okay. And then we'll go ahead and put a torch in here. These are access tunnels, so they're not. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If they're just torches, it doesn't matter at all. I'm losing my thoughts in my words a little bit while I'm building here, guys. I'm trying to practice the whole building and talking the same thing, same time. So if my words don't completely make sense, cut me a little bit of slack. I'm working on stuff, right? Trying to better myself. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a tour around. Right. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing looks out of line yet. Okay. All right. Good. I think we're good. And we're back to this beginning. Now, the next part of this is that I don't know exactly where this thing is, but we're going to go ahead and do this. I need to be able to access this thing from wherever we happen to be at. I should have been on the other side of this. I'm going to have to break through one of my tunnels here. All right. Oh. Okay, there we go. That worried me a little bit. All right. Well, that's a thing. Now, what we can do is we'll block this up for now. What's the best method? Because this is where we come in, right? This is where we can come down. So what I want is a way to get in to this place from down here. Now, I don't want this to be the only destination when we're here, so I don't want that there. I want to be able to go in multiple directions here, and, you know, obviously... Really? I'm out of stone brick completely? How is that a thing? I did not think I'd go through that much stone brick. That is, that's kind of nuts, actually. Give me some more. I mean, we have plenty of stone. We're not ever going to run out of stone brick to the point where we just can't use it anymore. Just to the point where I have to run back and get some more. Anyway, so now that we have this here, here is our little, we're going to, I don't know, I guess we leave this like this. And this is our entrance. I guess this will be our entrance. So now when we come down here and be like, oh, I need to go down and check on the villagers. We can just go like this and we have our entrance here. But we can also go other places, kind of. Maybe we should have, if we do need to get outside of the thing, I want one of those accesses as well. So we'll do something like this. And that way, it's a little weird to go around it, but at least it's right there and I can get through and get to the outside of this place whenever I need to. I'll probably create another water vader somewhere else as well that allows me to get out there a lot easier. But for the moment, at least we have this access. Now is where we protect it. It's probably one of my favorite features of the newer versions. I couldn't tell you exactly what version added it, but the ability to duck underneath it is something that you can't do in Bedrock. And I love it. It is so fantastic. All right, so what we need to do is just protect it so these guys cannot get through here. The entire tunnel doesn't need to be that height. Just the entrances and exits. So these guys can't walk through there, and they don't think they can. Slabs do prevent their AI from trying to go in a direction. Because they know they can't get through. That was okay. So if we do this on all sides, we're also going to run around and just double check to make sure that we do have everything covered here before we let these guys go. But here's the start, okay? We have our exit, and we can go back up, and we can go through here. I could also do this with trapdoors as well, and I'd be able to run under them, and I wouldn't have to duck. But their AI would tell them that they can go in that direction, and they would just sit here and try to run against the trapdoor rather than doing their planting stuff. That's why it's very important that we use slabs instead of trapdoors here. That will bug me. Why? I don't know, but it will. Anyway, so here's number one. All good. Okay, can't get through. This guy's also trapped. Done. Good. I think we're actually just going to go ahead and do that, just to prevent us from needing to press shift and press shift again, kind of a thing. So quickly behind each other. Still good. And there's the start. Okay, so we're good. I think we are ready to let these guys go and give them their crops. Now you are. Oh, right. I need to make them farmers as well. I guess, well, you need to be able to access it. So we'll just give you easy access right here in the corner, perhaps. Bam. That should turn you into a farmer. There we go. All right. So you sell potatoes. All right. So we're going to give you the potato. I think that's a good way to do it. And if we have the other guys, now he does do 2 of them. Some of them will do 2 of them. I'm not too worried about that. We'll just do whatever the unique one is. In this case, potatoes. We're not going to do another potato guy. But if he has a different shade of beetroot, then we'll give him the beetroot. You guys, you understand how that works. We're going to come back down here and bone meal the crap out of that so he can get a whole bunch of potatoes and start planting them. But for now, I just want to get all the crops in the right places. So you, my friend. Okay, we're good. Let's see. Don't jump, man. You don't need to jump. Don't do any jumpy. And boom, there you. And you are a farmer. What do you have? Oh, why are you a fisherman? You can't get it. Where do you think you can go? Why do you think you can get to a fisherman stuff? I wonder if he'll change. That's weird. You're not trying to walk to it. You're jumping, which is really not good, dude. You need to stop the jumping, man. Where do you think you can get out? There's no exit for you. You're just going to keep jumping. We're going to have to come back in here with a hoe. We're going to have to see if you change your profession. We need you to change your profession, buddy. Anyway, this guy right here, see, you also think you're a fisherman, which is really not good. We'll put this right here. They should change their profession. I don't know why they think they can get out. I need to figure out why they think they can get out and block it off so they select their new one. After that, we should be okay. I'll even trade with them for it once if I have to. We're going to get these guys set up. Don't worry. But for now, I just need to go ahead. We'll make you that, and we'll break you out of here. Kabloop. All right, we have 4 minecarts. We do. Okay, we broke them all out. So I need these guys to choose their professions. Oh, you're a farmer, so you're good. What did you choose? You got potatoes and beetroot. Didn't I just say something about that? All right. So, just plant these around just so he kind of gets spread out a little bit. And he can spread those out himself later on. All right, let's go check on our guys here. We got our 1 potato dude. You are a farmer. Check. You've already been sorted. Have you switched? Oh, you switched. Okay, good. Good. And you have carrots. All right, no problem. We'll give you the carrots. You can have yourself some carrots. We have lots and lots and lots of carrots to go around, buddy. We have so many carrots. This is going to be more carrots than you need. I'm just going to throw you the rest of them. You can have them all. Are you done jumping? Did you jump anything else? No, you didn't. Okay. Definitely got to come back in here with a hoe, though. Got to till that land. That'll bug me. All right. So we're good there. Here. Oh, wait. I missed a couple spots. Here, have some carrots. No, I don't need emeralds for them. You just have them. They're yours. Go get them. Go get them. There you go. Good job. Did you switch your profession? You did as well. Good. Are you the last one? I need you to be a wheat person. I need you to be a wheat person. Can you be a wheat person? Yeah, so you did go back to where you were. That's good. You're not being I need a wheat person. That's still not a wheat. You're not being a wheat person. Stop jumping. You're really aggravating me by those jumping stuff. Thank you for finally being the wheat person. You know what? They're all going to change. I didn't trade with them. I'm going to have to redo this. I just thought about that. They actually change their trades if they're not locked in. They change them around all the time. I'm going to come back and lock them in. All right, well, you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a hoe. I'm going to get these guys done. I'm going to trade with these guys a little bit to get their professions locked in, and then we're just going to let them go and see what happens after a while. I got to bone meal the potatoes as well. All right, well, it turns out they weren't jumping because they wanted to get to a different job block, which, by the way, we just had to wait till work time, and their pathfinding told them they can get to it, and they switched over. That's why they switched over to farmers pretty quick. But they were jumping because they were hitting at the corner of water. When they're in water, they jump. They think, they need to jump out of the water. So they were just jumping up and down. So I reconfigured some of the stair blocks that are in here to kind of help make them think they're on sure footing, just in certain directions, just to kind of, I don't know. I kind of guessed basically, okay, if this guy's walking from here to here, they're going to hit this corner. So that corner should be, the top of a stair rather than water, that kind of a deal. Just trying to predict where they're going to walk and what they're going to do. So it looks a little bit funky, but I don't think it looks bad. I think it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and just deal with this. We're going to leave it as it is, and we're going to wait for them. Now, I did want to get this stuff done as well, all of my storage, which obviously I didn't get to because this turned into quite a bigger project than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out so far. There may or may not be things we do to it in the future. If you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments, and we can take a look at some of them. But I think we're going to go ahead and move on in the next episode and maybe actually handle some of our storage like I wanted to do today. But it is what it is. I'm pretty happy with how things turned out today. But that is about all the time I have. So if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.